Okay, guys, so we are going to talk about Tina Turner's death in the headlines yesterday. So, Tina Turner was something that the community had actually talked about with her being at age 83 that she would probably go pretty soon or she needed to watch out, especially after her son died not too long ago. And so we're going to take a dive into her death, through the lens of gematria, which is the practice of coding numbers or words into numbers. And it is an ancient Babylonian practice. And they've got songs on it, they've got movies on it. Sandra Bullock was in the movie Murder by Numbers. So she's just another example of how they kill people off with the ABC 123 code. So today we got the headline that they had announced they got her cause of death very quickly. I don't understand why sometimes it takes months for them to get a cause of death, and then sometimes it's because they're always scripted exactly when they come out. When you go back and check when they die, it's always the pattern. You always see the same pattern. So she's dead at the age of 83. We know murder's 83. We know we see that a lot. And they've came out and said she's dead of natural causes, which is 38. So, of course it would be. Why wouldn't it? So here's the original post that I did about her death yesterday. So the Queen of Rock and Roll, and this is how they spell it in the news, right? So Queen of Rock, the letter N, roll. Tina Turner dies at 83. Queen of Rock and Roll dies at 83. Tina Turner, rock and roll, dies at 83. All the headlines always say the same shit over and over and over. And this is the reason why it's all scripted. So the Queen of Rock and Roll's got the 201, like the Jesuit order, Order of Illuminati. Yesterday was the 144th day of the year on the day she died, which is Mark of the Beast and Jesuit order. So she's dead at age 83. I actually put a post on Facebook and I said that morning, I said today's the 144th day of the year. And I had a screenshot of these two right here, and I said, wonder what'll happen today. Because it was also the anniversary of the Uvalde Pew Pew. And we know how big of a government operation that was. So last year we got Uvalde, and this year, they're tugging on the heartstrings with Tina Turner, doing this same murder code over and over. So the way they did it in the headlines, Tina Turner, the Queen of Rock and Roll, dead at 83. Look, on the 144th day of the year. See, May 24th, she died. Like, it's crazy. And her name has the 130 and the 67, just like Human Sacrifice. She got her start with Ike Turner, and Ike Turner's 186. So her birthday, she died 186 days after her birthday, or a span of 187. And 187 is a big number that we see with these rituals, because that's the homicide code, right? So if your cops are calling in a homicide, they call in a 187. Dr. Dre made a song about it, 187. And his kid died 187 days from his birthday. Like, you see this all the time with the 187s. And here we are again. Look, so she's dead 187 days from her birthday at the age of 83. And she's, got the murder codes, like Society of Jesus. So let's see what we did here, because it's been a day or two since we did this one. So Ike died on December 12th, 2007, and then Tina died on May 24th, 2023. So she is dead 202 days from Ike's anniversary of his death. So he died December 12th. She died May 24th. And we're 202 days away from his anniversary. And she's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Skull and Bones. She's actually dead right before the 38th Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So we're getting ready to have our 38th Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And, now she's dead of natural causes. Where'd it go? Maybe it's up here. Well, I lost it. There it is. So she's dead of natural causes right before the 38th Rock and Roll Hall of Fame at the age of 83. And these are the numbers that we talk about all the time, guys, if you're new here. Like, this is stuff we talk about all the same numbers over and over. There's a weird post right now going on with Beyonce that was talking, shows Beyonce tours, and I looked it up, and that is their profile picture, but you know how people clone pages and stuff, but it says, with 2 days left until the Renaissance World Tour, do you think a music icon will pass away before the first show? A music legend has passed away before every one of Beyonce's tours. Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Prince, Aretha Franklin, Tina Turner. And you know, Prince came out with that song that was titled "I Will Die for You." He actually titled it the number four and the letter U. It wasn't wrote out like YOU. It was just the letter U and the number four. And he died on 4/21, and the 21st letter is U. So he died on 4/21. So his um song literally predicted his death because you used the 21st letter. So he died on 4/21 for you. TMZ made a point to put it in the article that she had opened up about her kidney disease on March 9th. That she had admitted that she hadn't been taking care of herself, and it was all for World Kidney Day, International World Kidney Day, and there's that 322. We just talked about it in the video I done before this one of the Pink Floyd ritual with the uniform that he wore on stage. And if you haven't seen that one, go back and watch that one because it's these same numbers we're talking about, over and over and over again. But yeah, Tina Turner is now dead through the headlines in the history books. Now, she's dead in the history books, let's just say that. His story books. But guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Y'all have a good evening.